Here's the next few hours for us, not so enjoyable. We have rain coming down. At times we have sleet. We've had sleet here in downtown Cleveland. Temperatures are going to be hovering in the upper 30s to right around 40. Not much movement, and it's windy out there. So when you combine the winds with the actual air temperatures, it feels like it's darn near freezing in most of northeast Ohio. That is not going to improve as we go through the night. Here is a look at the snow mode on the radar, and I do have the snow mode on because we have seen some returns that have popped up, some of the blues that would indicate some snow. And as noted, we have seen some sleet that's been coming down. This is a little wave of energy that's working through. There's actually some drier air in the middle parts of the atmosphere that kind of helps to jazz this up just a little bit. And so where you see the yellows and also these reds that are highlighted when the sweep goes through, that is where we get a burst of heavy rain and you will have sleet that mixes in. So this is part of the process. Our freezing level right now is at about 2,800 feet or so. This will drop as the night goes on. Atmospheric cooling at night is a very big deal in these types of situations. We, even though we haven't seen it, have had the benefit of some solar warming. The sun warms the atmosphere. Once the sun goes away, though, the atmosphere cools. And when the atmosphere cools, this freezing layer drops. That allows the frozen particles to make it to the surface a whole lot easier, and we end up getting actual like snowflakes rather than these sleet pellets that come down. You can see everything that is in line for us farther to the north. This is a very complex system. It's very impressive for this time of the year. It is not only just sitting here and rotating over the Great Lakes and New England regions, it is dynamic, meaning it stretches throughout the vertical column of the atmosphere, and it's not going to be moving. So we're stuck with this for the next couple of days. By weekend, though, this will meander out and then we'll be off to the races. But in the meantime, we still have rain to go through. I mentioned that dry air in the middle layers of the atmosphere, as said, that adds a little punch. It gets things revved up once that moisture starts to get back in here. But you can see just this plume of white coming in. That is gasoline in the atmosphere, and we will see these rain showers picking up once again. Here's your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. That slug moves in here, and look at what happens as the freezing level drops. We start to see better chances for those snow showers. And yes, we may have some bursts of snow, very wet flakes, but remember it's falling on ground that is above freezing. So it's going to be a slushy accumulation, mostly on elevated surfaces and in the higher terrain areas out to the east. That's going to be the best chance. Morning temperatures will be just above freezing, so you may see the snowflakes, but again, we're not expecting massive amounts of accumulation. And the problem is we're just going to have a cold, windy, wet, raw day tomorrow. Grilled cheese and tomato soup back on the menu. It's going to be one of those kind of days. Even stew in the crock pot kind of a day. I know. Usually that's Holly's gig, the cooking part, but that's pretty much where my plans are for the day tomorrow. Anywho, if we're going to get the accumulation, the best chances are here in the high terrain areas out in the snow belt, but don't get too excited. It's going to be slushy, and it may only add up to an inch, maybe two on the outside if you really get lucky. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast, and look at the trend that is set up around northern Ohio. We will see rain, yes, but as that upper low moves out, things improve. And hopefully that upper low is not exactly going to linger. But as of right now, it looks like by weekend, we're talking 60s, even 70s, and with sunshine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Pip, pip, my friends.
That's
pip,
right.
pip. Tally ho.
Tally
Yeah,
ho.
perfect.
That's right. Thank you, Betsy.